Did you know if you want to have the best ever results with manifesting and the law of attraction that you need to treat it like a game? It is indeed true, my friends, and today I'm going to share with you why that is. Hi guys, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, I am a life coach and law of attraction teacher, and you have on my YouTube channel where I upload 2 new videos for you guys each and every week, all about the art of creating your best life ever. So if you want to make sure that you don't miss anything, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Okay, so today's topic is all about why manifesting should be a game. So inevitably when people come to me with a manifesting question, it is usually something related to either love or money that they have been working on for a really, really long time. And these 2 topics are so intertwined and they have so many overriding similar factors. It is so easy to see why this happens. But both money and love are such a big part of how we view ourselves and how we allow ourselves to go through life, right? So many of us will not feel good about ourselves if we don't make a lot of money. Many of us will not feel good about ourselves if we don't have a relationship. So if you are somebody who is trying to manifest money or trying to manifest love, and you are hinging your whole identity on your manifestation because right now you're not feeling good, that is a big problem, my friends, and that is why it is going to be so difficult for you to actually successfully manifest what you want. So manifesting always works the best when we treat it like a game. It works the best when you are totally unattached from the thing that you want. And I know people get really upset when I talk about this because they want the thing that's really big to them. They want the love or the money or whatever it is, and they want it to happen like that, right? So maybe this is you. Maybe you're trying to manifest something big into your life. And right now you're playing with manifesting and you are trying to make things happen for yourself. But right now, it's not happening with the big thing that you want. However, when you try to manifest something like a white feather or some other, like what I call a divine wink from the universe, like if you try to manifest something that doesn't have that much meaning to you, you can probably do it within 48 hours, right? It is easy to manifest things when you don't care that much about it. So does that mean that you can't manifest something that you really, really care about? No, that isn't what it means, but it does indicate highly that there is another issue at play. So again, when it comes to love and money, these are usually issues about worthiness, right? Because we create a world around us that reflects our inner vision of worthiness. So if you are accepting a job that doesn't pay you well enough, if you are accepting a relationship with somebody who doesn't really treat you that well or isn't really what you really want to date, then that is an indication that there is something wrong in here, right? There is something happening inside with your worthiness levels. And what you really need to do is work on your worthiness levels. And this is the catch-22 of manifesting. And when people ask how we can have an intention and simultaneously let it go, this is what I'm going to talk about. The real trick about manifesting is to get on the feeling of having before you get there, right? And then that's when the things actually happen in the real world. The catch-22 about this is that when you realize that other things create the feeling, then you don't need the thing so much. And then that's when you can loosen up your grip. So you really have to take this lesson in and really, really think about it. You have to think about what you would feel like if you had this life that you want, if you had the money, if you had the person, if you had whatever it is. If you were really feeling worthy and lit up, you don't really need the boyfriend or the girlfriend or the money then, right? You are already feeling that way. It's only when you don't have that feeling on the inside that you become so desperate and clingy about the goal. And when you are desperate and clingy about the goal, that just means you are completely not in alignment with it. You are making it mean way too much and you are not doing the real work. You are not doing the work in and on yourself. You are not fixing the core of the problem. And as long as you're not fixing the core of the problem, it is going to be really difficult for you to actually manifest what you want. Do you see what I mean? When you take action, when you give yourself the love and respect and worthiness, that is when these things will actually show up for you. And they show up when you don't need them. They show up when you don't need them because you are already giving them to yourself. Do you see what I mean? So if you really want these things, it's up to you to give it to yourself first. Give it to yourself first. And then you can loosen your grip. And then it all becomes a fun game and you can start manifesting like that, just like you do with the white feathers or the coins or the rainbows or whatever else it is that you're manifesting. It is a tricky slope. I completely admit it, to hold space for what you want and to do it loosely and with a light heart and without hinging your whole happy future on it. Because if you're hinging your whole happy future on one thing, you are making it way too important. And you are, again, not doing the real work involved. The real work involved is never about waiting. It's never about the universe catching up, you guys. If you are feeling frustrated and feeling like things aren't working, it's time to go inside because it's all in here. It's all in here. It's time to start shifting the way you see yourself and the way you look at the world. And when you change the way you look at the world around you changes. And that's when you start to see new opportunities and things start to fall in your lap and you start to get into that flow state, which is when everything actually comes to you. So if manifesting isn't feeling like a game to you lately, take a step back. Maybe take a break for a week. You guys can totally take a manifesting break. Just because you stop thinking about it so much doesn't mean you're undoing your work. Actually, totally the opposite. It's actually probably better for you. Loosening your grip in any way you can do it is going to pay off so much better than being like this. Like, oh, please work, please work, please work. This month isn't gonna come in. That's not a good place to be. We don't want you to be there. So if you're there, it's time to get out of it. And figuring out how to give anything, everything to yourself is the first step. So please switch your focus to inside, healing yourself, healing the wound, healing whatever it is, the trauma that came up in your childhood. That's usually where it came from. And you will be so much closer to your goal than by sitting around being angry that it's not here yet. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching the video today. If you liked this, please do me a favor and give it a like. If you really like this, you can do me a really huge favor and pass it along to a friend who might need to hear this message. I am working on expanding this community this year on YouTube, and I need your help in order to do that. I'll be back here soon in another video, so until then, I'm wishing you the most amazing week ever, and just remember, get ready for the miracle. Namaste, guys.